God says, listen closely right now, because what I am speaking is meant to protect you and your son, not frighten you. I am speaking straight into the center of your spirit because this moment carries weight, and what I am about to reveal must be heard with a clear mind and a steady heart. I have seen the thoughts that circle around your home. I have watched the emotions that rise in the atmosphere, and I am telling you this without hesitation. Someone in your family is jealous of your son. You have sensed it, you have noticed it, you have felt something shift even when you tried to ignore it. You saw the quiet distance, the sudden coldness, the comments that felt harmless on the outside but carried something sharp on the inside. You tried to explain it away, but I, the Lord your God, do not ignore what is hidden. I see everything. I hear everything. I know the truth they hide inside their heart. And today I am revealing it to you because I do not want your son walking blind any longer. Take a breath. Calm your spirit. Your son is safe, he is covered, he is protected. No plan formed in jealousy will touch him. No negative word spoken behind his back will enter his destiny. My angels stand around him with swords of light in every direction. But I need you to listen now because what I am about to uncover will open your eyes to what has been happening. Someone in your own family, someone who smiles in front of you, someone who acts supportive, someone who acts trustworthy, is secretly jealous of your son. Their emotions are quiet. They hide them well. They appear calm, but inside they burn with insecurity because of the blessings I have placed on your son's life. They do not understand why your son rises even when life gets hard. They do not understand why he is chosen, why his spirit shines, why his heart carries a strength they cannot imitate. They cannot understand why opportunities come toward him, why protection follows him, why doors open for him even after storms. They feel threatened by your son's calling, by his growth, by the favor that keeps landing on him. My child, hear me. Jealousy is a silent poison. It hides in fake concern. It hides in strange questions. It hides in compliments that feel a little off. It hides in conversations that sound supportive but carry discomfort. And I am telling you this now. Someone in your family has been watching your son too closely, not out of love, but out of comparison. They have wondered why I bless him. They have spoken about him in ways you would never expect. They have created ideas about his life that are not true because they cannot handle the truth that your son is chosen. That is the root of their jealousy. But you must not fear this. Your son is safe. Your home is covered. Your family is surrounded by divine protection. Nothing will go wrong with your son. I am revealing this not to create conflict but to bring awareness. Awareness is protection. Awareness is strength. Awareness keeps you from giving the wrong people access to your blessings. Your spirit has already sensed what your eyes could not see. You have felt drained after certain conversations. You have felt heaviness around certain family members. You have felt uneasy after sharing things about your son's future, his dreams, his blessings, his plans. This is not imagination. This is spiritual sensitivity. Your spirit recognizes what your mind has been trying to understand. When you feel discomfort around someone, it is because their energy clashes with your son's assignment. When you feel drained, it is because their intentions toward him are not pure. When heaviness comes, it is because deep inside they are not celebrating him, they are competing with him in silence. The jealousy did not begin recently. It started long ago. They have watched your son grow since he was younger. They saw his strength, his light, his kindness, his favor, and instead of admiring him, something inside them began to shrink. They have carried quiet resentment because your son carries something they cannot understand, a grace they cannot reproduce, a destiny they cannot control. But hear me clearly. Their jealousy cannot stop your son's blessings. Their envy cannot block his destiny. Their comparisons cannot touch what I have written over his life. They can talk, they can question, they can gossip, they can pretend, but they cannot stop the favor flowing toward him. Now listen carefully. I am not speaking the name to your ears. I am placing it into your spirit. You will feel it. You will know it without confusion. A sudden thought will rise, a quiet knowing, a gentle clarity. The name will settle in your heart like a whisper of truth. Do not ignore it. That is my confirmation. That is my protection. And when you feel the name of the person who is jealous of your son, understand this clearly. I am not revealing it so you start arguments. I am not revealing it so you confront them. I am revealing it so you stop oversharing about your son's life with the wrong people. Protect his plans. Protect his future. Protect his victories. You share too much with people who do not deserve spiritual access to your son's destiny. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. Some people share blood with you but not spirit. Some people call your son family but do not celebrate his success. Some sit at your table but do not carry true love in their heart. You need to become wise now. Reduce how much you say. Reduce how much you reveal. Reduce the access you give to those who carry jealousy inside them. Archangel Michael is standing behind your son right now with a sword of fire. He has been protecting him from silent attacks. He has been breaking unseen negativity. He has been shielding him from emotional traps. He has been guiding him away from danger. Your son is not alone. Your son is entering a season of rapid blessings. Prayers will be answered. Opportunities will rise. Doors will open. People who overlooked him will recognize him. His path will shine. His spirit will grow. His peace will increase. And when blessings rise, jealousy rises with it. But do not fear. Your son is protected. No jealous family member can interfere with what I am doing in his life. Their insecurity cannot rewrite his purpose. Their quiet resentment cannot block my timing. Their words cannot shift his destiny. Pay attention. Watch the one who becomes silent when you mention your son's success. Watch the one who gives weak congratulations. Watch the one who quickly changes the topic when you share something good. Watch the one whose eyes reveal discomfort even when their mouth speaks support. Their reactions will expose their heart. Your spirit will know the name. The truth will rise in silence, not noise. You will recognize it instantly. But understand again, this is not a message of fear. This is a message of protection. Nothing will go wrong with your son. He is covered. He is guarded. He is chosen. Every negative intention formed against him has already been stopped. Every whisper spoken behind his back has already reached heaven. I am handling everything. Your son's destiny is untouchable. His blessings are secured. His path is ordered by me. He will rise, he will grow, he will overcome, and no jealousy can interfere with what I have prepared. Walk in wisdom now. Pray for your home. Watch with clarity. Protect your son's spirit. And trust that I am with you every step, every moment, every breath. The name is in your heart already. I have placed it there. Walk forward in peace. I am with you always. God says now, pay attention to every detail. Every moment you feel tension in your home, every time your son comes home with a heavy spirit, it is not by accident. It is a spiritual signal. It is a warning and a guide. Do not dismiss the signs. God has given you spiritual sensitivity for this reason. The jealousy in your family is real, but it cannot touch what He has written for your son. He is covered. He is protected. Nothing that is meant to harm him will succeed. Everything is being turned around for his good. God says you must begin to observe carefully. Watch how people react when your son speaks about his plans. Notice who becomes quiet, who changes the topic, who subtly discourages him. These are not coincidences. Their reactions reveal the heart that does not celebrate him. God says their jealousy is a shadow. Your son is the light. Their whispers are noise. His spirit is a trumpet. Their insecurity is a storm. He is a mountain. He cannot be shaken by what is not meant for him. God says it is time to set spiritual boundaries. You must protect your son's mind, heart, and spirit. Teach him to share only with those who genuinely celebrate him. Teach him to give only to those who give back in truth. God says he is growing into his assignment. His purpose is large. It will not fit into a small mind or a jealous heart. Every blessing that comes to him is designed to elevate him, not to provoke envy. But envy will always appear when someone cannot accept another's rise. God says you need to pray over your son daily. Not just for protection, but for strength. Pray for wisdom in how he interacts with family. Pray that his discernment increases. Pray that he can feel the difference between encouragement and quiet jealousy. Pray that his heart remains pure and full of love, even when he notices negativity. God says this prayer will shield him and keep his spirit safe from harm. God says now, understand that some lessons come through observation. Your son is learning more than you realize. Each encounter with a jealous person is a teaching moment. God is showing him how to walk in grace. He is teaching him how to rise above envy. He is teaching him how to protect his destiny without conflict. Every challenge is a step into maturity, every encounter is a step into divine wisdom. God says the person who is jealous will continue to show their heart. You will see it in subtle ways. They may compliment your son, but it will feel empty. They may ask questions, but only to measure him. They may smile, but it will not reach their eyes. God says do not misread these signs. They are warnings, not threats. They are signals for you to protect your son, not to attack anyone. Your son's destiny must not be slowed by human jealousy. It moves under divine authority. God says, as the blessings increase, the jealousy will become more visible. People who were quiet before may start speaking behind his back. Others may try to take credit for his work. Some may try to manipulate situations to appear superior. God says, none of this will succeed. He is stronger than every plan, every thought, every intention formed against him. You will see evidence of divine protection in small ways. Doors will open that could not be forced. Opportunities will appear that were never visible before. People will align in favor of your son in ways that cannot be explained by chance. God says, be patient. Timing is crucial. Do not rush the revelation. Do not confront anyone prematurely. Watch, observe, pray. Let God reveal the name gently, in the right way, at the right time. You will know it without doubt. God says this is the moment to sharpen your spiritual awareness. Pay attention to details. Notice energy shifts. Notice patterns. Notice subtle changes in behavior. God says this is spiritual intelligence at work. Your son is learning, and you are learning. Together, you are protected. God says, now, the jealous person may try to manipulate conversations. They may speak half-truths, exaggerate events, or twist stories. God says do not allow this to disturb your son's peace. Teach him to listen but not absorb. Teach him to hear but not internalize. God says the only power their words have is the power you allow. Your son's spirit is strong. His heart is pure. His destiny is fixed. No spoken word or hidden thought can alter what heaven has decreed. God says, do not isolate your son, but do guide him. Help him understand that not everyone is ready to celebrate his growth. Teach him that love does not always equal understanding. Teach him that family can still have blind spots, and that it is okay to protect himself emotionally and spiritually. God says, the more your son respects the boundaries of his own spirit, the faster his blessings will flow unhindered. Respect for spiritual boundaries attracts favor. Protection follows wisdom. Growth comes with discernment. God says now, let your son see examples of truth and loyalty. Surround him with those whose hearts match their words. Let him experience encouragement, support, and genuine joy for his victories. God says these connections are vital. They build his confidence, his strength, and his ability to navigate jealousy without bitterness. God says, even in the presence of envy, your son can remain joyful, courageous, and focused. God says, do not fear the jealous heart. Do not worry about what is being whispered. Do not let the weight of their envy rest on your son's shoulders. God is taking every negative intention and turning it into a lesson or a blessing. What was meant to slow him down will actually push him forward. What was meant to confuse will clarify. What was meant to discourage will strengthen him. Your son is a child of destiny. He is not ordinary. He is called. He is chosen. God says now, some family members may try to align with others to create confusion. Some may try to speak poorly about your son to make themselves appear better. God says, none of it will work. Every conversation, every hidden thought, every envy-fueled plan is already known. Heaven has intercepted every negative intention. Your son is untouchable. His blessings cannot be stolen. His favor cannot be blocked. His purpose cannot be rewritten. God says, continue to pray with your son. Pray over his dreams. Pray over his friendships, his school, his work, his heart, and his mind. Pray that every jealous influence is neutralized. Pray that every door closes that could lead him into harm. Pray that every positive door opens that aligns with divine timing. God says, prayers form a shield that cannot be penetrated by jealousy. Prayer is a weapon of protection. Prayer is a river of favor. Prayer is a key to spiritual victory. God says, your son will start to see clarity. He will notice patterns in behavior. He will see who genuinely celebrates him and who does not. God says, when he sees this, let it guide him, not harden him. Let it help him grow in wisdom, not bitterness. God says, the jealous person is not his enemy. They are a teacher in disguise. They teach discernment, spiritual awareness, and protection. Your son is learning how to navigate life with grace and insight. God says, now, the name of the jealous person will come clearly. You will feel it in your spirit. You will know it without doubt. God says, do not act out of anger. Do not confront with hostility. Use the knowledge to protect, not to punish. Guard your son's heart. Guard his confidence. Guard his blessings. The name is being revealed so that wisdom can guide your steps. Your son is safe. Your son is covered. His destiny is fixed. No envy, no jealousy, no hidden resentment can alter what God has planned. God says now, continue to pray over your home. Pray over your family. Pray for peace and clarity. Pray that jealousy turns to self-reflection, envy to awareness, and bitterness to growth. God says, in time, the jealous heart may soften. Some may come to celebrate your son fully. Some may continue to struggle, but that is not your son's concern. God says, your son's concern is to walk in his light, to remain in his purpose, and to rise with courage, strength, and integrity. Every blessing, every miracle, every opportunity is arriving at the perfect time. God says, keep watching. Keep praying. Keep walking with your son in love and protection. The name is clear in your spirit. The energy around your family is shifting. God says, divine clarity is replacing confusion. Divine protection is replacing fear. Divine wisdom is replacing uncertainty. Your son is stepping into a season of elevation. No jealousy, no hidden agenda, no envy can stop him. He is unstoppable, unshakable, and deeply loved. God says now, remain vigilant, but not fearful. Remain aware, but not anxious. Remain prayerful, but not overwhelmed. Every sign, every intuition, every pattern is confirmation that your son is moving toward his destiny. Every blessing is divinely timed. Every miracle is divinely ordained. The jealous heart is only evidence that your son is rising. God says, celebrate him. Protect him. Pray over him. Trust fully in me. I am with him. I am with you. I am guiding every step. The name is revealed, the path is clear, and the season of blessings cannot be stopped. Your son is chosen. Your son is safe. Your son is victorious. God says now, listen carefully. Your son's journey is entering a critical season. Every step he takes is guided. Every move he makes is watched over. Heaven has prepared doors that no one can close. Opportunities that seemed impossible will now appear. People who doubted him will take notice. Praise will rise around him, even from places you never expected. God says this is a time of acceleration. The blessings that were once slow are now moving fast. The increase is unstoppable. The favor is undeniable. The progress is permanent. The growth is supernatural. God says now, some family members may continue to show jealousy. Some may mask it with kindness. Some may try to act supportive while secretly comparing. God says, their hearts are revealed through their actions, not their words. Watch carefully. Listen closely. Observe every reaction. Notice who becomes quiet when your son succeeds. Notice who changes the topic when his achievements are mentioned. Notice who gives shallow congratulations or forced smiles. God says, these are the signs of hidden envy. But none of it can touch your son. He is protected. He is chosen. He is unstoppable. God says, now, do not allow jealousy to create fear in your home. Do not allow envy to shake your faith. Do not allow resentment to slow your son's steps. God says, the jealous heart is powerless against divine favor. Their intentions cannot succeed. Their comparisons cannot hinder destiny. Your son's future is sealed. His blessings are anchored in heaven. Every assignment over his life is backed by divine authority. No human interference can alter what God has written. He is untouchable. He is covered. He is victorious. God says now, continue to pray with intention. Pray with focus. Pray with confidence. Lift your hands and speak over your son's destiny. Declare protection over his mind, heart, body, and spirit. Declare wisdom over every relationship. Declare clarity over every situation. Declare favor over every opportunity. God says, your prayers are a shield. Your prayers are a weapon. Your prayers are a key that unlocks doors of divine blessing. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep walking in faith. Heaven is aligning all things for your son's good. God says now, teach your son discernment. Teach him to recognize love and jealousy. Teach him to see sincerity and falsehood. Teach him to understand intentions without judgment. God says, discernment is a gift that will protect him. Discernment will allow him to celebrate with those who are real and distance himself from those who are not. God says, this skill will keep him from being harmed emotionally, spiritually, or mentally. It will guide him safely through complex relationships. It will guard his peace. It will increase his confidence. It will strengthen his faith. God says now, as your son grows, some people may try to manipulate situations. Some may try to take credit for his work. Some may try to twist conversations or spread half-truths. God says, none of these plans will succeed. Every word spoken in envy will return empty. Every attempt to diminish him will fail. Every strategy to block his blessings is already broken. Your son is walking in supernatural protection. His steps are ordered. His path is clear. His destiny is unfolding perfectly. God says now, let your son experience true celebration. Surround him with people who genuinely cheer for him. Let him hear encouragement. Let him see sincerity. Let him feel support. God says, these relationships will strengthen him. They will remind him that love exists. They will help him stay motivated. They will provide safe spaces to dream, grow, and plan. God says, genuine connection amplifies blessings. It accelerates favor. It multiplies opportunities. It builds confidence. Protect these connections. Invest in them. Nurture them. God says, they are part of the divine plan for your son. God says now, understand this clearly. Jealousy is a shadow. It cannot touch the light of your son's purpose. It cannot dim his calling. It cannot alter the blessings that are preordained for him. Every attack, whether seen or hidden, is already defeated. Every negative word spoken in secret is powerless. Every envious glance, every doubtful thought, every attempt to compete silently, is already neutralized. God says, "Your son is untouchable. He is covered by angels. He is surrounded by favor. He is destined for greatness. Nothing can stop him." God says now, teach your son resilience. Teach him strength. Teach him to remain humble, even when surrounded by envy. Teach him to rise with grace, even when others try to compare. God says, humility will protect him. Gratitude will keep him grounded. Faith will keep him connected to divine guidance. God says, these qualities will act as a shield against jealousy. They will make him untouchable. They will ensure that his spirit remains pure and unshaken. Every blessing will reach him fully. Every opportunity will find him ready. Every assignment will be completed with excellence. God says now, watch closely for patterns. Pay attention to behavior, not just words. Notice who cannot celebrate his victories. Notice who shifts when praise is mentioned. Notice who criticizes subtly or offers advice that feels off. God says, these signs are not threats. They are warnings. They are markers to guide your protection over your son. They are lessons in discernment. God says, with this knowledge, you and your son will be able to navigate relationships wisely. You will be able to protect his peace. You will be able to preserve his destiny. God says now, continue to cover your son in prayer. Declare protection over his mind, body, and spirit. Declare divine favor over his opportunities. Declare wisdom over every relationship. Declare clarity over every conversation. Declare courage over every decision. God says, every prayer is a sword that defends him. Every declaration is a shield that guards him. Every spoken word in faith strengthens his path. Keep praying. Keep declaring. Keep trusting. Heaven is working in every unseen detail. The divine order of his life cannot be interrupted. The plans of men cannot prevail. God says now, your son will begin to feel confidence growing inside him. He will start to recognize those who are genuine and those who are not. He will start to see who celebrates him and who compares. God says, these revelations will guide him to make wise decisions. They will protect his spirit. They will strengthen his faith. They will ensure that he walks in his calling with clarity and boldness. Every blessing will come unhindered. Every opportunity will align perfectly. Every miracle will manifest according to divine timing. God says now, do not fear confrontation or negativity. Teach your son to remain calm and steady. Teach him to remain humble and gracious. Teach him to trust God fully. God says, peace of mind is a powerful weapon. It neutralizes envy. It dissolves jealousy. It strengthens resilience. Your son's faith will act as a shield. His joy will act as a sword. His discernment will act as armor. Nothing can penetrate this protection. Nothing can interfere with divine plans. Nothing can alter destiny. God says now, let the name come to your spirit gently. Do not force it. It will appear naturally. You will recognize it instantly. God says, when you know the name, do not use it to judge or accuse. Use it to protect. Use it to guide. Use it to establish boundaries. God says, boundaries are not walls of hate. Boundaries are shields of protection. Boundaries preserve peace, preserve purpose, and preserve destiny. Your son is meant to rise. Your son is meant to shine. Your son is meant to be celebrated. Your son is untouchable. God says now, everything is being set into order. Every family dynamic, every relationship, every interaction is under divine control. Your son's blessings are increasing. His favor is accelerating. His opportunities are multiplying. His success is undeniable. His protection is absolute. No envy, no jealousy, no hidden agenda can stop this. God says, everything that rises against him will return as a lesson or a blessing. Nothing can interfere with what I have written for him. He is chosen. He is safe. He is victorious. God says now, walk forward in confidence. Trust fully in my plan. Do not be anxious. Do not be shaken. Keep praying. Keep guiding your son. Keep protecting his heart. Keep nurturing his spirit. God says, the name is known to you. The behavior will continue to reveal itself. The signs will continue to appear. But your son's path is clear. His destiny is secure. His blessings cannot be stopped. His favor cannot be hindered. His light cannot be dimmed. He is chosen. He is protected. He is victorious. The season of elevation is here. Walk forward in peace, in faith, in power. God says, all is under control, all is for your son's good, and nothing can move against what I have ordained. Your son is untouchable. His name is written in heaven. His destiny is unstoppable. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.